Good morning. It's Market Day Report. Welcome to a Monday. So glad you're allowing us to be a part of your morning. All right, speaking of being a part of, Ben Hushon is with the mill, and he's going to join us in just a moment. But before that, let's get into the markets. Corn market, Chicago. We're seeing strength all the way out through the July contracts. December, 426 3/4. That's up 2 3/4 cents. 2 pennies higher on the March at 437 1/4. What about soybeans? Soybeans up 3 3/4 cents on the January at 10.02 1/4. And it's, let's see, what is that? An 11, 14, 15 cent trading range on the soybeans. Moving higher in part because of a flash sale, 261,000 plus metric tons going to Mexico. I want to throw this in as well. Soy meal, because we get the report of meal and cake going to the Philippines, and you see soy meal contracts are higher. What about soy oil? Are they moving higher? No, but there was a 30,000 metric ton sale of oil to India. Let's go to the wheat market now. Chicago. And the July contract, 580 1/2, 10 1/2 higher for hard red or Kansas City, 580 3/4, up 11 3/4. Minneapolis December contract, we're focused there at 584 3/4, up 12 1/2. And in New York cotton futures, 8 points higher, 66.88. All right, we teased it. He's with the mill, certified crop advisor, Ben Hushon. Ben, what's happening?
Good morning, Tony. Another beautiful sunny day here in Maryland, and just wanted to bring some folks a little bit of a follow-up. Back in early September, I had sent in some videos, and we had talked on Monday morning about using a drone to fly cover crops over standing corn. So I'm out in one of those fields now, and I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see it or not. But first week of September, we came out to this field, the Nash family farm, and put on a mixture of annual ryegrass and tillage radish, about 15-pound total. Now, the purpose of that is, think about that, it was early September. Here we are, the middle of November, just past the middle of November, when this was harvested last week. For the viewers, this is an example of some of the tillage radish that had already gotten started. So we're looking at a 6 to 8 inch radish that is going. There's no way in our part of Maryland or southern Pennsylvania that we would be trying to seed tillage radish in the middle of November. So behind me, as you may or may not be able to see, there is a pretty good stand of the tillage radish that is off and going before the combine even comes in. And again, the purpose of that is any leftover nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium gets drawn back up near the surface into this plant so that it can break down over winter and be right there ready to go for next spring's corn or soybean crop.
Yeah, Ben, you answered the question and why the radish into that mix, and you already answered it. You read my mind. So thanks for the update from Maryland, and come back and see us next week, will you?
Will do.
All right, Ben Hushon is with the mill in Whitehall, Maryland. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back in just a moment. We'll talk cattle, we'll talk hogs, and we'll take a look at milk as well. Market Day Report continues in a moment.